Hello and welcome on behalf of this oral project, I Am IUN. I am Jigerjit Cheema and I will be interviewing Megan Conger. Today is July 31st, 2024, and we are located on the third floor of Anderson Library. Do I have your permission to record and share this interview?
Yes, you do.
Awesome. Alrighty, let's talk about your childhood. Tell me about your childhood and family experiences. Where did you grow up?
So I grew up in Crown Point, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in Munster, Indiana, but grew up in Crown Point. And I have 5 siblings, and I'm one of the younger ones. So being one of the younger ones, everyone else was off doing stuff, and I was kind of with my parents a lot.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty good childhood. Very loud house with everyone there.
Yeah. Do you have any traditions that were passed down to you?
Yes, one of the traditions we have done every year, as far as I can remember, is every Christmas morning when we would wake up, my mom would make waffles, and she'd make homemade waffles completely from scratch every time. It's just one thing that I can just remember years and years of all of us around the table just talking and enjoying our morning.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I love waffles.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite holiday? Christmas?
One of my favorite, yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite top?
Probably my top would be like Thanksgiving, because that was one of the times we got to see like all my extended family and like my grandparents, so it's just a time where we get to see everyone.
Oh, that's nice. So do you have family near where you live, or is everybody just kind of sprawled out everywhere?
So as far as my immediate family, like, as far as siblings, I do have some around me, whereas some are sprawled. As far as extended family, most of them do live further away.
Okay.
My grandparents and some of my cousins live down in Indy, and then my others live in New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico. Do you visit often?
I don't, unfortunately,
No.
no.
Oh, that'd be so cool. What would you say was your favorite part of your childhood?
My favorite part of my childhood was probably just getting to grow up around my family and just kind of seeing how my siblings are growing up and what they're doing, because I'm very much a watcher and a listener. So I enjoyed seeing like what they're doing and spending time with them.
Got you. So siblings, do you have brothers, all sisters?
I have 2
both?
brothers, 3 sisters.
Oh my goodness, 3 sisters. That's a lot of closet sharing, I bet, for sure. I would share clothes with my sister all the time. She had to lock her door at one point when she would leave the house, just so I'd stop taking her clothes. What type of activities did you do for fun as a kid?
So I was a very boring kid, most would say. I did a lot of reading, where a lot of times I was just kind of like reading at like functions and with my family and stuff, and I just always have like my nose in a book.
Yeah. Oh wait, but I love that though. Who were some of the most influential people in your early life?
In my early life, it was mostly my parents. They kind of helped shape me into who I am today. And then one of my older brothers, he would always like be there and like kind of help me, and he kind of shaped me. And even now today, I kind of go to him for advice about stuff.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So where did you attend school and how would you describe your experience?
So I attended school in Cherville at a school called Hammond Baptist.
Okay.
I was there from kindergarten all the way to my senior year of high school.
Oh, wow.
And it's a private Christian school, but it focused more on like the religion part than the academics. So while it was a good experience, I felt like with the academics, it was kind of behind a little bit.
Yeah. Wow, that's like insane to hear from a private school.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. What kind of activities did you engage in while you were in school?
There weren't many activities for the girls at school. I did, we had like in high school what they called a cheer squad, which was just going to the games and you were just sitting on the side cheering for your team. And then I did do the intramural volleyball, and then I kind of stopped with the activities once I got to be a little bit older, because I started working and just kind of got busy with that. So.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, volleyball. That's something we have in common. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I've played my whole life basically. Were there any influential teachers or authority figures at that time?
One of the influential teachers was my homeroom teacher, and I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on her name right now, but she would always let us like eat in her classroom, and she'd just be like be very open with us, like let us talk to
Yeah.
her, let us like if we had any issues, she would just be like, "What do you need?"
Mhm.
And she was just one of those people with that type of personality.
Yeah, and that's so important, I feel like, in school, because a lot of teachers, in my personal experience, I feel like weren't like that. So it's nice that you had that.
Yeah.
Did your early education play a role in you coming to IUN or pursuing higher education regarding your profession?
I knew within my early education that I wanted to pursue more education and to go
Mhm.
further in life.
Mhm.
But I didn't really know what I wanted to do, as within the school,
Mhm.
like I previously said, it was kind of behind on the education part.
Mhm.
So they didn't really offer a lot of courses where you could kind of like explore different careers like other high schools do
Oh,
and other
got
stuff
you.
like that.
Yeah.
So when I came to IUN, I was just kind of searching for what I wanted to do
Yeah.
and kind of figuring it out as I went.
So what kind of helped you figure out what direction you wanted to take
You mean like what?
in regards to choosing your major? Or did you always kind of know you wanted to stay in business?
I kind of figured it out after my first semester, because within my first semester it was 2020
Mhm.
and COVID had just hit, so everything
Yeah.
was kind of just messed up. And especially with the technology end of it, because of like the high school not having like a big technological influence,
Mhm.
I was kind of behind in that aspect.
Mhm.
So I was kind of learning that and trying to figure out where I wanted to do.
Mhm.
But my older siblings, two of them are actually went to school for business.
Oh,
And because
okay.
of that, I was able to kind of talk with them and kind of see that, hey, this is something I want to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Did your ethnicity slash family background influence your educational experience in any way?
As far as my family background, just being like religious, as I said, and
Mhm.
being within like the Christianity religion,
Mhm.
that kind of influenced me with going through the Hammond Baptist schools
Mhm.
and how the education was taught there.
Mhm. Got you. Were there any specific challenges or highlights during your early education?
Uh, None that I can think of, no.
Mhm. So what brought you to IUN?
So when I was getting to be a junior or senior in high school, I was kind of looking at my options after, and I was looking in the area, and I saw IUN, Purdue, Valpo, and I kind of looked at the colleges in general and kind of saw what they offered in like their college life, in the education and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And my brother had actually gone to IUN, and he had told me about some of what like he did on campus and how it helped him, and I just
Mhm.
thought it would be the best choice for me to continue my education here.
Oh, got you. Did you get to experience being in school with your siblings?
No, I didn't.
No.
My one So being one of the younger ones,
Mhm.
my older brothers are were out of college by the time I was in college. But as far as early education, like since there was the age gap, I think there's almost a 6-year age gap between me
Oh,
and my
got you.
oldest brother. So I was around the same age as my two that are around my age,
Mhm.
but I didn't really experience a lot with them.
Got you. So, are you associated with any campus organizations, extracurricular activities, or student employment opportunities? If so, what role do they play in your life?
So currently, the only extracurricular I am involved in is the HR club. I
Mhm.
feel like that's really helped to kind of look more into the HR aspect and to kind of see, is this the path I want to take, and learn
Mhm.
more about it.
Mhm. That's amazing. We're actually in the club together, so
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Can you share a special moment from your campus experience?
A special moment is probably, it's gonna sound kind of cheesy, but this past semester when I was setting up my classes for the fall semester, and I
Mhm.
finally got to set up my last classes as I'm graduating December,
The best
it was
feeling.
just like so exciting.
Yeah.
And I walked in, my advisor's like, "This is gonna be easy. Like you just have to take these, and you're done."
Yeah. Oh
It was
my
just a
gosh.
good feeling.
I bet. I bet it's so exciting.
Yeah, it definitely
I
is.
love that. What do you value the most about anyone?
Probably the teacher's willingness to help you with whatever you
Mhm.
need. Even in the past, I've seen that they will answer any questions you have. They will give you input. They want to help you prepare for life after college.
Mhm.
So that has been really important to kind of help prepare for
Mm-hmm.
everything that needs to be
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Um, what advice do you have for other students or future students?
For other students or future students, the advice would be to definitely be involved, because I think I didn't really know that there were clubs and different things that you could get involved in until my sophomore and junior year,
Mm-hmm.
until my advisor had mentioned to me about the different clubs that there are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that can really help with kind of finding your way within college.
Yeah.
And then just kind of keeping a good schedule,
Mm-hmm.
because without it, you can't really survive.
Yeah, talking about keeping a good schedule, what are some of the things that you do to keep like that school work life balance?
So I definitely try and make sure I have downtime scheduled where I have
Mm-hmm.
time to just read or just relax or like
Mm-hmm.
go grab dinner with a friend or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if that's not scheduled in for me, then I'm gonna get overwhelmed and I'm gonna get overworked and stressed out.
Yeah, so I'm hearing a lot about books. Who's your favorite author?
Uh, so currently I am reading a lot of S.J. Tilley.
Mm-hmm.
She is a newer author, kind of like an indie author.
Mm-hmm.
But I also enjoy like classic books. Like I've been reading since I was probably 8 or 9, so I've
Yeah,
read thousands of books.
that's amazing. That's like one of the things I admire about you the most is how much you read. I need to get like that.
Yeah.
How has your experience at IUN prepared you for your future career?
I think it's the experience at IUN has really helped prepare me in ways that it's given me the information I need, whereas I
Mm-hmm.
just need to apply it now.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I work as an intern and I'm applying the information I have learned within the past classes, with information that teachers have given me or
Mm-hmm.
input that they've given me. I'm applying that now to my current position.
Yeah. Wow, okay. So can you tell me a little bit about your spiritual beliefs?
So, as I mentioned before, my family is very heavily Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and so I am also a Christian. And currently, my family and I are in separate churches because the one that they are in and I was raised in, I just felt like it wasn't the right one for me.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm still trying to find which, like, a church that I feel like is good for me.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not the church that matters, it's your walk with God that matters.
Yeah. That's actually very well said. I'm glad that instead of you giving up on it, you're just looking for your own way
Mm-hmm.
about the whole situation. That's amazing. How does your spirituality affect your life or family life?
So it affects my family life somewhat because I don't go to the same church as my family.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it causes some, like, not rift, but like, because I'm not going to church, I'm not in with the people that they know. I sometimes don't get what they're talking about because they're referencing some stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it causes a little bit of a rift between there, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like still that faith is there and like it's strong. So
Yeah. Good, good. I love that. What do you think is a common misconception about your religion or belief?
So a common misconception I believe for the Christianity is, and this stems from growing up in the church that I grew up in,
Mm-hmm.
is that you have to dress a certain way, otherwise you aren't going to get into heaven because you're
Mm-hmm.
not dressed godly. And
Mm-hmm.
that was something that I very much disagreed with that church. So because of that, that's one of the reasons I left that church.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you incorporate your spiritual practices into your daily routine?
So I always try and just, anytime I'm leaving the house to drive somewhere, I always try and just say like a quick prayer, like, let me get there safe, like, let nothing happen, keep me safe today, like
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And then I try and just kind of like read spiritual type books every once in a while and kind of just make sure that my heart's in the right place.
Yeah, that's awesome. So aside from like reading and stuff, what do you like to do for fun and what are your hobbies?
So aside from reading, I do play some video games just because it's kind of a nice way to pass the time.
Yeah.
And actually, a friend of mine who goes down to IUPUI,
Mm-hmm.
she got me playing a game that's like a dual player, so we can both play together when we have time. So that's a
Oh,
great way
that's
to stay
fun.
connected.
Yeah.
I also try and draw a little bit. I'm not great at it, but it's kind of very relaxing sometimes.
Yeah. What kind of video games do you play?
So I play the multiplayer game that I play with my friend. It's called Stardew Valley,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also do. I finished the Hogwarts Legacy game,
Oh, okay.
and then there's there's this game called Stray that's like you're playing as a cat and like
Yeah.
going through and trying to climb over obstacles as a cat,
Yeah.
and that's just a fun little game.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I love finding like different video games to play
Mm-hmm.
to pass time, especially. How do you unwind and relax during your free time aside from like video games?
Most times when I'm unwinding, I'm just like I'll cook dinner and just kind of get in my pajamas and just kind of chill
Yeah.
and have a me time and just
Mm-hmm.
I like unwinding by myself because then it's like I can get myself back to like just a base feeling and just like I'm trying to think how to phrase it, just like get myself centered again.
Yeah, oh, 100%. And like just being alone really does help that.
Yeah.
Tell me about your favorite vacation or a moment that involved taking time for yourself.
So recently, actually, my boyfriend and I took a weekend trip up with his mom up to her boyfriend's cabin in Wisconsin, Michigan, sorry.
Yeah.
And we went up there and we did some kayaking and some hiking,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a very relaxing time,
Mm-hmm.
except that when I was getting out of the kayak, I fell in the water.
Yeah.
It was all mud, and I was just kind of caked in mud.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
But it's all about the experience,
Yeah, but
right?
it's all about the experience.
That's so fun. Is that like your first time going up there with your
Yeah.
boyfriend? Yeah. Okay, good. And your family, everyone's cool with it. I don't know what how religion would play a role in that. I know like with my religion, it's like a huge deal.
It is generally a huge deal,
Hmm.
but I think my parents have kind of realized like I am an adult now, so as long
Yeah.
as I let them know like, hey, I'm going here, like, is
Yeah.
that okay? Then they're fine with it. But especially when I was younger, that played a huge role in like for my family particularly, like they were very like just strict about where I could go, like who I could be with, stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm. Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anything else you would like to add to this interview? Anything you want to talk about?
I don't think so. No.
No? Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.